Hello. Hi. My name is Kathy Morrill. I'm the president of the Church of Scientology of the Valley. Welcome. It's so good to have you here. So we are very, very proud and honored to host this event. This is such a wonderful group that is doing this event. This event is sponsored by the Kiwanis Club of Burbank and the Music Junction. And the proceeds go to Burbank Unified School District for their arts department. So it's really an honor that we can host this event and make sure that it's possible. So welcome everybody and thank you for coming. Now I'd like to introduce Louis Centeno, who is the president of the Kiwanis Club of Burbank.
Thank you, Kathy. Welcome to the 4th annual Burbank Singing Star. I'm Louis Centeno. I'm the current president of the Kiwanis Club of Burbank. We served for only 1 year. I was first vice president last year when we were here. And the year before that, I was second vice president. So I have a first vice president, a second vice president who will one day be up here welcoming you to the 5th and the 6th Burbank Singing Star. Thank you. The Kiwanis Club of Burbank got involved with this when Carissa Wheeler, who's the owner of the Music Junction, came to us as a member. She joined our club and then said, hey, I have this idea. Well, she had an idea. We had the manpower. So we put our two heads together and we created Burbank Singing Star together. Well, she created it, we supported it. And then here we are in the biggest show that we've had in the last 4 years. So the Kiwanis Club of Burbank is all about kids. That's all we want to do is help kids, and that's why we got involved with this. What we focus on is giving kids their confidence, helping them find their confidence, helping them find their self-expression so they can express themselves, and we teach them to be leaders in the community. Kiwanis International's goal is to help children of the world, one child at a time, and that's what we're trying to do right here. So again, I want to welcome you all, and I hope you enjoy this afternoon of Burbank Singing Star.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time to get started in this episode of Burbank Singing Star. I'd like to introduce you your hosts for the afternoon. We have a talented singer-songwriter who's been performing his original music at festivals all around the world. Give it up for Robbie Fitzsimmons. Next, we have joining Robbie is the creator of Burbank Singing Star herself and founder of the Music Junction Music Schools. Give it up for Carissa Wheeler.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How are we all feeling out there today? High energy.
Welcome to the 4th annual Burbank Singing Star. It's amazing. I'm Carissa.
And I'm Robbie.
And we're going to be your host today.
Now,
and we're going to be your host today.
That is right.
Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted a little bit bigger
now let me
applause for
break it down how today is going to work for you guys. We have a number of very talented contestants waiting backstage to come out and perform for you. We have a panel of celebrity judges who are going to bring out in a moment to introduce. And we also have some incredible prizes to offer. Chris, would you like to tell us about the prizes?
Yes, I would like to tell you about the prizes. We've got some awesome prizes. The 2nd and 3rd place winners today are going to win a piano, keyboard, music lessons at the Music Junction, and headshots to develop their career as singers, of course. And then our 1st place winner is going to win a grand prize package. And it's a big old thing. It's a lot of really cool stuff to develop themselves as artists. If they're going to win a full-length 88-key piano keyboard with a stand, they're going to actually get to take songwriting classes. And at the songwriting classes, they'll learn to write an original song that they then get to have produced and recorded in a recording studio session. And we have this year an exciting grand prize from Radio Disney. The first place winner will be able to do a meet and greet with Radio Disney and will be a guest on Radio Disney. How cool is that?
Amazing opportunities for these kids today.
I wish I was 11 to 14 so I
Right?
could be in this contest.
I think just perpetually, that's...
For a lot of reasons, I wish I was 11 to 14.
Now, I know that there's a lot of nerves in the auditorium today and backstage, so I wanted to try and clear the air a little bit. If I could just have everybody stand up for me,
Yeah,
please.
stand up,
Stand
everyone.
up. We
Get
are
up out
going
of your seats for
to...
1 minute.
We are going to take a collective deep breath in. And shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Please shake out that nervous energy.
Don't cheat. You got to really shake it out.
Now, your contestants and your children and your friends are waiting backstage, so I want to hear everybody say, "We love singing!"
We love singing.
All right. Now let's hear you say, "Music rocks!"
Music rocks.
All right, now at the count of 3, I want everybody to make their very favorite animal noise. 1, 2, 3.
Ow! It's a zoo. It is
There's
now
a nice
zoo in
combination of things. I heard some cows and roosters, a lot of
here. There was
howling.
a farm, and then there was like a tropical rainforest.
It was a nice mixture. All right, thank you so much, everybody.
Thank
Please
you,
take
sit
your
down.
seats.
We gotta like shake you up a little bit. And now you can sit down and relax. And yeah.
So, Carissa, I know you and your performance coaches have been working incredibly hard for the last couple months preparing these kids for today's show. But I was curious if you could tell us, please, Carissa, how exactly did you find today's finalists for the Burbank Singing Star?
Oh, yes. Well, I will tell you, but I need to have musical accompaniment in order to do it. I want to say that every finalist today is a singing star. And when they auditioned and we discovered their beautiful voices, they sparkled like stars shining in the sky. I was walking along, minding my business, went out of that orange-colored sky. Flash, bam, alakazam, a singing star shot by. I was humming a tune, drinking in starlight, went out of that orange-colored view. Wham, bam, alakazam, the beautiful voice was you. One look and I yelled, timber, watch out for flying glass. For the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout, this is it, you're a hit, you'll be it. I was walking along, minding my business, when you came along and caught my eye. Flash, bam, alakazam, out of that orange-colored sky. Well, welcome everyone to Burbank Singing Star, where our finalists are going to showcase their beautiful voices and be awarded prizes from Radio Disney and music instruments and recording studio sessions and more. One look and I yelled, timber, watch out for flying glass. For the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout, this is it, you're a hit, you'll be it. I was walking along, minding my business, when you came along and caught my eye. Flash, bam, alakazam, out of that orange-colored, purple striped, pretty green polka dot sky. Flash, bam, alakazam, ooh, da-da-doo, ooh, yeah, goodbye.
Thank you, Carissa and the Generation DCD Dance Company, choreographed by one of 3 generations of choreographers.
Yeah, they
that
did a
was done
great
by
job.
Amanda Green Richards. You're the
On that one, thank you.
and all of your finalists as well.
Amanda Green Richardson. the daughter of 3 generations at DCD Dance. So they've got a grandma, a mom, and a daughter, and they all run this dance studio. I was there when they opened it. It's an amazing place. DCD Dance. Great job, dancers.
So cool. All right, well, we would love to thank some of our big sponsors today for helping, without which we would not be able to put on this event. So,
I know, exactly. And we want to give a big thank you to our prize sponsors, which is Hollywood Piano Company, Artesia and Virgin Musical Instruments, Roland, Radio Disney, and Stefan Litt, and Photography is an Art. And a special thank you to the LA County Supervisor, Catherine Barger, for sponsoring the finalist medals and trophies. Thanks, you guys.
Continuing on, also a big thanks to the Kiwanis Club of Burbank, who is putting on this event today, as well as the Music Junction, who created this event, and the Church of Scientology of the Valley for donating this absolutely stunning auditorium and production value you're seeing here today.
Yeah, we're really lucky that we had this space 100% donated. We're supported by the Kiwanis Club of Burbank, which is presenting this, and we're really lucky to have the support of these charitable organizations. Thanks to all the support. And also, we want to say a big thank you to our raffle donors, which, if you haven't seen the raffle yet, we actually have Ellen Show tickets. Oh! So you can have a chance to win the Ellen Show tickets. Also, there's Music Junction lessons. There's LA Bodywork massages. There's Magic Castle tickets from Magic Apple and books from the Kiwanis Literacy Club. So we're really grateful for our raffle. It's outside today. And then thanks to Louis Centeno, the Statement Whisperer from My Immersion account, who is running our video right now and designed all our programs. And thanks to our printing sponsor, Burbank Printing.
Also, big thanks to Pickwick Gardens, Milton Edie's and Casino. Thanks to our food sponsors, Domino's, Mexico China Cafe, and Burbank Handy Markets. Let's give our sponsors a big round of applause, please.
This is a charitable event, and so we're entirely led by sponsors and donations, and everyone is 100% volunteer, so we really appreciate the support from our sponsors.
So now we'd like to bring out our celebrity judges. What do you say? You want to meet them? All
right. I think it's time, and we definitely want to have our judges come out. I'm not sure where they're coming from, but they're going to be coming out so that you can meet them. We have a really exciting celebrity judge panel. We have judges from a lot of different corners of the music industry, like hitting a lot of different parts of the music industry here in LA. I think you're going to be excited about them. And I want you to know that our judges are actually going to be judging on 5 key aspects of the finalists' performance today. One of them is tone, so the prettiness of the voice, that's tone. Technical ability, so how advanced of a singer they are. Expressiveness, like if they're really emotional. And showmanship, so how big and bold they are on stage. And crowd response, so make sure you make a lot of noise for your contestants, guys. What is that going to sound like when you're cheering on your contestant? Let me hear it. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that'll work. That works. I like that. And we're actually going to take brief feedback from the judges, 2 judges per contestant, and we'll get to hear a little bit of feedback and advice and encouragement from the judges panel each performance. So, Robbie, I was wondering if you know like anyone that's like a really amazing piano player that could like play piano right now, and I just like they have to be like really good though.
Yeah, well, I think you're sort of passively asking me to play the piano,
Yeah,
right?
I was thinking maybe you could do it.
Thank you for the compliment. I will. I'll play the piano. Let's bring the judges out with some music.
Give it up for Robbie. He's an amazing musician. And then we can have some accompaniment. This is beautiful, beautiful grand piano, too. All right. So our first judge. Give it up for Baraka May. Baraka's versatile singing voice can be heard in over 200 films, TV episodes, and albums. She's sung behind artists like Celine Dion, Pharrell Williams, Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson, Peak Muse, and Josh Groban. And she's a featured soloist in many films, including La La Land, and Coco. Please give a round of applause to Berica May. And our next judge, please welcome Phil Guarini. Phil is Vice President of Music Strategy at Disney Channels Worldwide. He's the General Manager at Radio Disney Music Awards and at Walt Disney Records. He worked on a soundtrack. He worked at Walt Disney Records. He worked on the soundtrack for High School Musical, Hannah Montana, and Camp Rock. Thanks for being here, Phil Guarini. Second time here. I love this music, Ravi. And please welcome Kelly Jekyll. Actress, singer, songwriter Kelly Jekyll appeared on 2 seasons of NBC's The Sing-Off. She went on to join the cast of Pitch Perfect, where she was known as the professional due to her extensive background in a cappella, which is really hard. So if you're a professional at that, you're pretty darn good. And she starred in Lifetime movie Christmas Harmony and has 2 original songs in the Netflix film Walk, Ride, Rodeo. Please welcome Kelly Jekyll. And a warm welcome for Stephen Litt. Stephen Litt is a songwriter, record producer, and musician who's worked with artists One Direction, Andy Grammer, Boyz II Men, and Sarah McLachlan, to name a few. And he's written theme songs for Encore and Stars Network's TV and performed the title theme songs for American Pie movies. Plus, I have to mention that Stephen has been the grand prize sponsor of our first place winners for every Burbank Singing Star, producing the original song and recording studio sessions for all of our winners. Thank you so much for being here, Stephen Litt. Next up is Anthony Fedorov. Singer-songwriter Anthony Fedorov was season 4 top 4 finalist on American Idol. He was singing for an average audience of 30 million viewers, and he also played leading roles in Rent, The Fantastics, Les Miserables, Cinderella, and Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Please welcome Anthony Fedorov. Next is Andrew Lane. Our next judge, Andrew Lane, has over 20 years of experience in the music industry. He's a multi-platinum producer with over 50 million records sold. He's earned production credits on records such as High School Musical, Hannah Montana, Backstreet Boys, and much more. Please give a warm welcome to Andrew Lane. Good ending. Oh, you're so good. Give it up for Robbie Fitzsimmons on piano.
Thank you very much.
He's a beautiful piano player. Thanks for doing that. And I really want to thank our judges for being here because, just that you took your time and focus to put on these kids for today, like it really says something about your commitment to music education, to kids, supporting kids in their development, to charity. Like, you being here says a lot about who you are and what your stand is for these kids. And it means a lot to them that you're here. Like, just for you to put your attention on them and give them feedback and advice and everything that you're doing for them here, it means a lot to them. So thank you so much. And please give a applause to thank all of our celebrity judges panel.
All right, now before we just jump right into the competition here, we actually have a very special guest who has come from the Disney Channel, the star of the Disney's very own show, Coop and Cammy Ask the World. We'd like to bring out, give him a warm round of applause, Dakota Lotus.
Dakota, thank you for being here. Yeah, we're really excited to hear you. And Dakota is singing a Sam Smith song, Lay Me Down.
All right. Oh, I'm reaching out to you. Can you hear my call? Whoa. This hurt that I've been through, I'm missing you like crazy. Yeah. Whoa. Can I lay by your side next to you. And to make sure you're alright, I'll take care of you. And I don't want to be here if I can't be with you tonight. Thank you.
Dakota Lotus, everybody. Thanks, Dakota, for joining us
Great
up
job.
here. Good to have you.
Good, beautiful voice. And Dakota plays Coop on Coop and Cammy Ask the World, which is on Disney Channel. So I'm sure a lot of you recognize him. We've got a Disney representative here that I'm sure knows you. And so you have been, how many years have you been on that show?
It's been like a year now.
It's been a year, because I know I've heard you say before all the neat things that you get to do on that show, and all the rehearsals, and you get to like do a lot, like sometimes you get to fly.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, it's amazing. We're actually for season 2, the first episode, I get to sing. So it's great. I love it.
In a barbershop quartet, right?
Yeah, it's a cappella, so it's great. I'm super excited for that.
Kelly, a cappella. He's doing it.
for
You got
sure.
2 a cappella folks here. So, with all the rehearsals and all the time that you spend on that, do you have any advice for the performers in the audience that are young performers like yourself?
Yeah, follow your dreams, never give up on your dreams, and really surround yourself with people who support you. I really like that music is like the universal language that really connects everybody, and it's really a way to share a positive message to the world. So, yeah.
Thank you. And music, and you definitely done that with your song today. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Give it
I'm
up
happy
for
to be
Dakota
here.
Lotus.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say we get this competition started?
Oh, do you want to see the contestants perform? Do we want to see the contestants perform? Yeah, probably.
Starting us off tonight, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring her out with a big round of applause. Give it up for Annalise Aitken.
He could be criminal, some sort of psychopath who escaped from an institution somewhere where they don't have girls. He could have masterminded some way to find me. He could be colorblind. How untrustworthy is that? He could be less than kind. Or even worse, he could be very nice, have lovely eyes, and make me laugh, come out of hiding. What do I do with that? Oh God, what if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then? If when he holds me, my heart is set in motion, I'm not prepared for that, I'm scared to break and open. But still I can't help from hoping to find someone to talk to who likes the way I am. Someone who, when he sees me, wants to again.
Annalise Aitken, everybody. Stay up here, Annalise. We're going to hear from
You
some
don't get to go
judges.
quite yet. You have to stay for the judges' feedback.
Who would
which is
like
gonna
to
be
speak
great.
here? Yes, Andrew.
Annalise, first of all, nice emotion. You came on stage and you're able to separate, from the talking, acting, theatrical part to the singing. That's hard to do when people have to subdivide your mind to do those two things. And so, just work on the timing a little bit in there, just because that timing is so important when it falls within that meter. But another thing I really want to commend you on is that you performed with that cast on. Yes. That shows that the show must
It's a
go
really
on.
pretty cast,
and it's
too.
no excuse for a great performer. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Andrew. And Brooke, did you have something?
Yes, Annalise, I just wanted to compliment you. Have a beautiful tone to your voice.
Thank you.
Your voice is just crystal clear. As high or as low as you sang, I got the same beautiful consistency. So I wanted to commend you on that. Keep that up. You have beautiful technique.
Thank you, Verica. Give it up for Annalise. Thank you, Annalise. So our next contestant is Avery White. Give her a round of applause.
Too late, my time has come. Send shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye. So you think you can love me and leave me to die. Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. I just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
Avery White, ladies and gentlemen.
Great job, Avery.
Avery. Tonight, you may or may not know that they're actually doing it's Queen Night on American Idol. I think you might be on the wrong stage.
I know, right?
That was really fantastic. You look like a star. You carried it off like a star. That's a really tough song, and especially with the tempo changes, you did a great job.
Thank you, Phil. Anthony?
What I love about your performance is the fierceness with which you attack the song with. And that was the thing that stood out to me the most. Really, really nice vocal technique. I love the way you presented the song, the way you express yourself. But one of the things that I think makes the song what it is you have to attack it with a certain amount of aggressiveness and fierceness, and you delivered. So, great job.
Yes, she's fierce.
Well done, Avery. Thank you for coming out here. Let's hear
Give
it
it
one
up for
more time.
Avery.
Next, we are bringing on to the stage Cameron Krager.
He said, I've been where you've been before. Down every hallway's a slamming door. No way out, no one to come and save me. Wasting a life that the good Lord gave me. Now I'm changed, and now I'm stronger. There must have been something in the water. Oh, there must have been something in the water. And now I'm singing along to Amazing Grace. Can nobody wipe this smile off my face? Got joy in my heart, angels on my side. Thank God Almighty, I saw the light. Gonna look ahead, no turning back. Live every day, give it all that I have. Trust in someone bigger than me. Ever since the day that I believed, I am changed. now I'm stronger. There must be something in the water. Thank you.
Cameron Krager. Judges, what are we thinking? Phil?
That is a huge song, sung by a huge voice. So, what a great song choice for you. And you should, if you're not already thinking about packing your bags for Nashville, start thinking about it. Great job.
Is there another judge? Yes, Kelly.
I just thought your voice was so powerful that, that country power that we hear so often on the radio, you have that, and you can only grow stronger from here. I'm so excited to see where you go.
And I just want to say one quick thing. Besides your voice, because your voice is amazing, but you're singing from this deeper place that's, and we've had a few contestants today that are tapping into this thing that you can't teach. You either have it or you don't, and you have that. So wherever that's coming from, keep tapping into that, because there are a lot of great singers out there. But what's going to separate you from everybody else is if you continue to tap into that place that you're singing from. So stay there. That's great.
To be unique, great feedback. Thank you, guys. Give it up for Cameron. And up next is Portia Family. Give it up for Portia.
Memory, all alone in the moonlight. I can smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. Let the memory live again. Every street lamp seems to beat a fatalistic warning. Someone mutters in the street lamp gutters, and soon it will be morning. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memory of my days in the sun. If you touch me, you'll understand what happiness is. Look, a new day has begun.
Portia Filmke.
Great job, Portia. What do our judges think? Stefan?
Hey, how are you? There's a really beautiful tone in your voice, high and low, that I think would work really, really, really beautifully with all types of music. And great job.
Great feedback. Thank you. And Anthony?
Seconding everything that Stefan just said, absolutely. The only thing that I would suggest is just breathe a little bit and relax a little bit more on stage, because you do have this incredible, incredible instrument. You know what I want you to do? I want you to own your greatness, okay? Own who you are, because what you just did was really, really beautiful, and I want you to own it, okay? Because you have an amazing, amazing gift, so.
Can you do that?
Yes, I will.
Of course you can. I know you can.
Good job, Portia. Thank you so much. Give it up for Portia Family.
Coming up to the stage next, we have a little bit of opera from Chelsea Snow. Chelsea Snow, ladies and gentlemen.
That was beautiful.
Are we allowed to throw our shoes at kids? Can I take off my shoe and throw it on stage right now, or I'll get in trouble? Wow, that was amazing.
Inspiring, huh? Andrew.
Whoa, Chelsea.
What just happened?
I felt every note of that in every bone of my body. And that performance was spiritual. Let me tell you why. Because when it makes you feel it, I got goosebumps. You might not could see them, but when you could feel something and it pours out of your body, that shows that you did something that really came from heaven. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Verica.
Chelsea, you have such a gift. And what I look at when I see you is I see this beautiful combination of a natural talent and a lot of applied hard work. Because the language study, the vowel manipulation, the breath support, the expression, it was clear you knew what you were singing, you knew the translation. It felt really authentic and it felt anchored in your body. So I just wanted to commend you not only for being obviously very talented, but very hardworking. Well done. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great job.
Thank you.
Amazing.
One more time for Chelsea Snow.
Beautiful. And up next is Lori Muradian. Give Lori a round of applause.
I don't know my name, and I don't play by the rules of the game. So you say I'm just trying. So I went from bland and popular to joining the marching band. I made the closest friends I'll ever have in my lifetime. Now I don't know my name, and I don't play by the rules of the game. So you say I'm just trying, just trying. Now I now know my name, and I now play by the rules of the game. So you say I'm just trying to find my way.
Lori Muradian, ladies and gentlemen. Judges,
Great
what are we
job.
thinking? Hey, yeah, Phil.
Lori, I launched that song with Grace Vanderwall at Radio Disney. We'd never heard anything quite like Grace at this age prior to her. I felt that at points she sounded a lot like her, but I really heard your voice towards the end of that song. I want to hear more of you and different styles. You've got a really special amount of stage presence as well, so keep at it. Keep chasing that dream. Great job.
I think as you continue to work on more songs for yourself, and by the way, this was a perfect song choice for your voice and for who you're ultimately going to be as an artist. Keep finding those moments that set you apart, whether it's phrasing, whether it's where the melody goes. So you know, like Phil said, like you have more moments where your own unique voice comes out. So great job.
Thank you. Give it up for Lori, everybody.
All right, next on to the stage, we are bringing Alana Noel Sierra. Let's hear it for Alana.
When tomorrow comes, I'll be on my own, feeling frightened of the things that I don't know. When tomorrow comes, tomorrow comes, tomorrow comes. And though the road is long, I look up to the sky. In the dark I found, I stop and I won't fly. Then I sing alone, I sing alone, and I sing alone. I got all I need when I got you tonight. I look around me and see a sweet light. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. Get on me through the night. Kicks on my heart when you're shining in my eyes. Can't lie, it's a sweet life. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. Get on me through the night. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. I got all I need when I got you tonight. I look around me and see a sweet light. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. Get on me through the night.
Alana Noel Sierra, ladies and gentlemen.
Great job, Alana. What do our judges think? Kelly.
Well, I love your song choice. But I wanted to say that you have such a sweetness and a strength to your voice that I love. I love the combination of the two of them. And what I want to see from you is just connecting your heart to the lyrics and just singing with abandon, because I think there is so much there to explore.
Really let go. Yeah, that's great advice. And Andrew.
I had to let Kelly go first because that was her movie, so I didn't want her to look at me crazy. But Alana, really good tone, but really work on connecting with the audience. Why am I singing this song? Who am I going to affect by this song? And really, who's going to benefit from my voice singing this song? So once you find out, and sometimes just look at those lyrics and read it like you're reading a book, and that way, not only do you sing the song, you become the song. So thank you very much.
It's all part of your journey. Thank you, Alana. You sound beautiful. Great job. Give it up for Alana. And up next, we have Liana Begley.
'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, give me all of you. Oh, cards on the table, we're both showing hearts, risking it all, though it's hard. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, I give you all of me. Oh.
Liana Begley.
You did a great job. I'll share with you if you have anything you want to say. And what do the judges think?
Quite a fan club.
Phil? Yeah?
You've got a really powerful voice. And I loved how you transitioned back and forth between holding it back and then really giving it to us. I don't know that that was the best song selection for you. I'd love to hear something slightly more up-tempo from you, but you've got a really great voice, a really nice tone to your voice, and I look forward to seeing where you go from here. Great job.
And Berica.
Yeah, Liana, you have such a beautiful tone. That was the first thing that struck me when you started saying. I put my pencil down because I thought, whoa, okay. I think that, as Phil was saying, that when you pick a song that's a ballad and a love song, I want you to anchor your body and picture a real person that you're singing to and let yourself really emote from there versus I would accept even if you had no movements and you stood there and you laser beamed all of us and gave us chills with that beautiful love song. So trust your voice to give us enough story that you don't have to do anything else and just sing. Beautiful job.
That's great.
Beautiful
Thank you.
job, Alana. One more time for Alana, ladies and
Great
gentlemen.
job, Liana.
Okay, coming up next to the stage, we have Kennedy Kism. Give it up.
Please remember, you are never alone. Alone in a room, it's just me and you. I feel so lost, 'cause I don't know what to do. My hopes and my dreams are fading fast. I'm all burned out, and I just don't think my strength is gonna last. So I'm crying out, I'm crying out to you, Lord. I know that you're the only one who is able to pull me through. That's why I know I need to talk to you. Oh yeah, and ask you for your guidance now that my world is so cloudy. Got me until I'm sure I open up my heart.
Kennedy Kism, ladies and gentlemen.
So beautiful. And Kelly.
There is such a beautiful effortlessness to your voice that no matter where you are in your range, it puts the audience at ease listening to you because you're never straining. It's just, it's easy for you. And what else I loved that your placement of the riffs, they accentuated the song as opposed to distracting from the meaning of the song. I thought that they were beautifully placed and beautifully done.
Thank you. It looks like we got two over here. So Andrew and then Anthony.
Yeah, beautiful tone. I amplify Kelly's thoughts, and and really listen to people like Yolanda Adams. Take her, put Yolanda in your heart. Listen to like Gladys Knight. A lot of those girls, they grew up in the church, singing, and I agree. You don't have to over riff or over choreograph a song with vocals, and that's the type of voice you have that make us really listen to what you're saying, because I felt like you were telling me a story, and I wanted to listen to it. So just keep listening to those singers that exemplify that type of phrasing, and you got something. Thank you, Kennedy.
And Anthony. Keep doing that because your names start with an A.
It's all good. Well, listen, I am extremely excited about where you are right now and even more excited where you're going. Okay? Every single note that you sang, it came with a purpose. And this is when I talk to young artists and when it comes to riffing and doing all of that, it's every single riff that you do has to be an extension. Basically, I'm just echoing what you guys are saying. It has to be an extension of your storytelling. It has to be an emotion. It can't just be a note. And it just comes out so naturally from you. And your voice is just going to continue to get better and better. So just stay in that stillness and that groundness that you're in right now, and just keep working on your technique. And I love the tone of your voice, and I'm excited for you. I'm excited where you're going to go. So great job.
Thanks, Anthony. And give it up for Kennedy. Good job. Okay, is that me? And up next we have Dominic Illy. Oh wait. Oh, we have Casey Mercier. You're not Dominic. It's Casey, everybody.
Under the glow of the very bright lights, I turn my face towards the warm night skies. And I'm not afraid of 1,000 eyes when they're above 500 smiles. Oh, I used to think, what wouldn't I give for a moment like this? This moment, this gift. So look at me and this opportunity. It's standing right in front of me. One thing I know, it's only part luck, and so I'm putting on my best show. On in the spotlight, the start of my life. Big dreams becoming real tonight. So look at me and this opportunity. You're witnessing my moment, you see.
Casey Mercier. Yes, Berka, what do you have to say?
Casey, girl, you got a voice. Thank you. Oh, my word. You have such power.
Thank you.
I just loved following your voice as it traveled up. I mean, you had such control, such power, and you made it look way too easy.
Thank you.
Okay? One thing I want you to keep thinking about while you're singing, since you have such great power, I want you to diversify. I want you to take us really big and then trick us and bring it way down and give us a little cry and give us a little shimmer and keep us on our toes, because we are not going to know what to expect if you keep turning the page a little differently.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. Beautiful job.
Great advice, Berka. Thank you. Yes, Andrew.
Casey, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I love that. I'm doing great, too. Nice dress, too.
Thank you.
So it's important, and I definitely agree with Berka. I love her name, Berka. It's like Erica. And so when especially when you're doing placements for like shows like this, it's important to pick the right part that you're very comfortable with. Otherwise, if you're doing something you're not sure, then it come across like, oh, maybe I'm not sure of myself. But when that chorus came in, you had us. So a word of wisdom is that when you're doing shows like this, when you really have to get to the point to get our attention, edit to where you feel the most comfortable, because that's what's going to draw us in, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. And give it up for Casey Mercier. Thank you, Casey.
All right, our last contestant for this half of the show is Dominic Ely.
I like to say we gave it a try. I like to blame it all on life. No, maybe we just weren't right, but that's a lie. No, that's a lie. I know we can't deny it as much as you want, but it's time our feelings will show. 'Cause sooner or later we'll wonder why we gave up. The truth is now everyone knows. Oh, almost is never enough. So close to being in love. If I would have known that you wanted me the way I wanted you, and maybe
Dominic Ely, ladies and gentlemen. Judges, there's some incredible control in the voices happening today.
Very good. Phil.
Dominic representing the guys. Thank you. Wow. Really good song choice. You are a handsome young man. You look like a rock star, and you are going to have the young girls screaming crazy. Continue to work on your craft of your voice, song selection, but you have a tremendous opportunity to go the distance in this, so stick with it. Great job.
Thanks, Phil. And Berica.
Dominic, I have a feeling that maybe you do some acting as well, because I was really immersed in the story. I felt like you were sharing a very specific perspective with me.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. You are such a great performer. I followed your voice. I was tracking with the dynamics, the softs, the louds. You did a little bit of crying into some of the notes. My one piece of advice is take it further. So if you gave me this much of a spectrum of what you can do, explore how much bigger and how much softer you can go, because you're already on track, man.
Yeah. Okay,
good job.
Thank you.
Let's hear it one more time for Dominic Ely. Well done, sir. All right, folks. Well, we have made it halfway through our contestants today, and haven't they just sounded amazing? What do you think? I am authentically impressed. The amount of control I'm seeing and stage presence up here is, if I had that kind of stage presence at that age.
Oh my God, when I was that age, I didn't do anything like that. I was just like, if I was just singing, but I didn't do all the other stuff.
Yeah, and actually what a really amazing opportunity for people to like come up onto the spotlights in front of such a big audience to try this out. Last year was actually the 3rd annual Burbank Singing Star, and the first time I got to host it, and it was a beautiful night, or a beautiful afternoon.
Yeah, and we actually have the part of the grand prize package from last year was that the first place winner also got songwriting classes and then used that to write an original song, and then they have that song as a featured Burbank Singing Star song for this year. So do you guys want to hear that song? Right? I want to see, and actually I have heard it and it's beautiful, so I won't spoil it, but it's beautiful. But, that's something that Burbank Singing Star really is dedicated to having our finalists that, have a grand prize package. They get to go on and develop themselves as artists. They get to start writing their own original material, and we really support them in their growth as young artists. So please welcome to the stage, Genesis Ochoa. And her guitar coach and songwriting coach, Bo LePage. Right here. So Genesis is going to be singing her original song. So she wrote this song, and it's called Mirror.
Looking in the mirror, wonder what I see there. Trying to find the things that I can spare. Looking in the mirror, now tell me what you see there. 'Cause I don't think that we could be so different. You and I are one and the same. Together we can make a change. So come on, let's make a change. No one said that it would be easy. No one guarantees the sun will shine. But we're strong, there's no fear. Take a breath, wipe the tears, follow your heart. We will never fall apart. Sometimes it drives you crazy to hear the things that they say. You're not good enough, you won't make the cut, they say. Sometimes it drives you crazy to feel so left out and fill your mind with all this self-doubt. the same. Together we can make a change. So come on, let's make a change. No one said that it would be easy. No one guarantees the sun will shine, but we're strong, there's no fear. Take a breath, wipe the tears, follow your heart. We will never fall apart. No one said that it would be easy. No one guarantees the sun will shine, but we're strong, there's no fear. Take a breath, wipe the tears, follow your heart. We will never fall apart. No one said that it would be easy. No one guarantees the sun will shine, but we're strong, there's no fear. Take a breath, wipe the tears, follow your heart. Yeah, we will never fall apart. Whoa. Looking in the mirror, now tell me what you see there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Genesis. How did it
Great
feel
job.
to sing that for everybody?
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you for
And-
being here.
Genesis was last year's first place winner of Burbank Singing Star. Isn't that amazing? She's got a fantastic voice.
I am just so blown away by the songs that are being written by these kids. That, I mean, what you've done is you've created what sounds like, to me, a hit song, like off the spot.
It's a hit, for sure.
I'm wondering what for you is, what inspired you to, like, where did it come from? How do you just write a song?
Well, you know, today, I'm going to cry, sorry. Well, today I feel like our world is so divided, and I don't think that's right. So,
Yeah.
I want everybody to think about those lyrics and help me, and we all come together and make a change.
Yes.
I love that. What a powerful message. Isn't that amazing?
All right, one more time, you guys. Thank you for writing such an authentic song.
Beautiful,
Genesis, ladies and
Genesis.
gentlemen.
Great job. Wow, that's really inspiring.
Absolutely. I mean, when you can tap into that place to write a song, I think it transmuted to all of us, that authenticity. So, yeah.
It comes from the right place.
Absolutely.
And I think that translates when you hear the song, it really speaks to people because of where it came from.
Absolutely. Let's keep this competition going, though. What do you say? We're ready to go with our next contestant. Give it up for Leila Isabel Zuniga.
When I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. It wasn't me who changed, but you, and now you've gone away. Can't you see that now you've gone, and I'm left here on my own, that I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you. Believe me, I'll never tie you down.
Isabel Zuniga. Well done. Judges, let's hear from the Berica.
How you doing, Layla? You feeling good? I thought you did such a beautiful job beginning every phrase. When you opened your mouth, you were very anchored. You were spot on pitch. Your tone was gorgeous. What I wanted more of was the end of the phrase. When you got through a line, I wanted you to really stick the landing like a gymnast. So that's something I would just continue working on. But oh my goodness, you have just so much potential. You did a beautiful job.
Thank you.
Anthony.
Wonderful job, first of all. I love your voice and just really, really enjoyed your performance. I just wanted to give you a quick note regarding to the beginning of the song. And I would just maybe shorten that intro by 2 bars next time around, or, you know, as you explore new songs, so that when you basically get on stage for a song like this, you're not necessarily standing there waiting for, you know, for this thing to start. It felt like, I could be wrong, but it felt like this is the type of song that, you know, maybe 2 bars in and you go straight into it. But other than that, that was awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
And just really quick.
Oh, go ahead.
And also, yeah, you have that kind of voice that can go either direction, and that's what I love about your voice. It really translate on country pop radio, but like with Anthony, especially when you go in front of these big casting directors or auditions, you got to get right to the point, and 30 seconds can seem like 30 minutes to them. So just shorten it down, get to the point, you know where that key is, and you'll slay it.
Beautiful job. Give it up for Layla. Go ahead. Good job. Thank you. Up next, we have Kaylee Lund.
Lovers in the night, poets try to write. We don't know how to rhyme, it's like we try. But all I really know, you're where I wanna go. The part of me that you will never die. So when I'm all choked up and I can't find the words, every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the piano won't play, I'll always remember us this way. Oh yeah, I don't wanna be just a memory, baby. Yeah. Ooh, 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 when you look at me and the whole world fades, I'll always remember us this way.
Kaylee Lund, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Kaylee. All right, we
So
go to our
beautiful.
judges. Yes.
Andrew.
Kaylee, girl, you got some power. 10 years old, right? Right?
Are you sure? Are you 10 years old?
No.
Oh yeah, you just turned 11, that's why.
Oh, you turned 11,
She had
okay.
her birthday right after we cast.
Gotcha. Well, look, nice power. You know, you have such potential. Okay, so word of a suggestion: really look at the lyrics of the song. You know, connect with the song first, because if you connect with the song and the lyrics, then you can connect with us, and we will totally get you, because you have so much potential in that voice. When you went up that high, I was like, wow, you could go there. So really just connect with the song, get to know the song like it's your best friend, okay?
And Verica.
That's okay. If I had a dime.
I know it's like Erica, so it's Verica. I've got it.
Yes. Kaylee, girl, you got a beautiful instrument. And I wanted to echo actually what Andrew said about the lyrics. The one thing that distinguishes us as singers between all other instruments is that we get lyrics. and a piano and a flute and a trumpet, they can't play lyrics. So one thing I want you to work on is your enunciation, because I was so desperately wanting to hear every single word coming out of your mouth. And some of it is the microphone, it's a little bit muddled, but I want you to almost practice it like a tongue twister and be really, really clear so that I don't miss any of those beautiful words you
We
sang.
did that, right? We had her put a pen in her mouth like this.
Oh. Well, you're ready for Broadway
That's
then.
how she is practicing. That's her new regimen.
Way to go, girl.
You did that, right?
Yes, I did.
Did it help?
She's committed to it.
Yes.
All right, try 2 pens. Try 2 pens next time.
Yeah. Thank you. And give it
Kaylee
up for-
Lund, everybody.
Give it up for Kaylee.
All right, our next contestant to come out is Kira Rose. Let's hear it for Kira.
I'm falling. In all the good times, I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times, I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. Oh, 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 I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now.
Kira Rose, everybody.
What did the judges think? Stefan.
I really enjoyed that. I could see you're a little nervous up there, and you're rushing a little bit rhythmically, but I think the tone of your voice is really beautiful.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think you did a great job.
Thanks,
Phil.
Stefan. Yeah, Phil.
I echo everything that Stefan just said. Take the deep breath before you go out on stage. But your tone is really beautiful, and you've got a tremendous range that I don't think that song necessarily demonstrated the breadth of what that range is. But you've got a really beautiful voice, so stick with it.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Kelly.
No, I feel like people focus a lot on how belting shows that you're impressive. And what I was actually, your belting was wonderful, and your pitch and your tone, I loved it all. But I was most struck by your lower register and the richness of that lower register. That is rare. It's rare to have that sort of richness, and I think that you should embrace that moving forward.
Yes, Verica.
And just to bounce off of that, I was thinking about the ah section, and it struck me all of a sudden as I was listening to it. I thought, did Lady Gaga write this because she wanted to vocalize and just sing ah? No, she was crying out. It was sort of a primal sound that we make that doesn't have a word attached. It's a feeling. So I echo everything they just said. You have a beautiful voice, and I think you can dig into those sections that ask yourself what the meaning is of those sections and really give us that story there.
I love how into it you guys are. I'm only supposed to take 2 comments, and I know you're all like, so you want to like, but I have something to say too. I love that you're so into it, and you did a beautiful job. Thank you so much. Give it up for Kira. Up next is Milena Vanek.
Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave, I will not let anything take away what but standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me, and I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more.
Milena Vanik. All right. Yes, Phil, what do you have to say?
I wish we could have heard the whole song. That was really beautiful.
going.
Really, really, really beautiful. It's difficult to sing to a track that has a tempo established to it already, especially when you're so intentional with your delivery of the lyric, which was beautiful. It was very emotive and connected you in ways that we often don't hear other people singing other people's music. In just such a beautiful and true way. So great job.
Andrew.
You were totally invested in that song. You know why? Because you were in your own little world. You were closing your eyes, and the way you held the mic, everything was just right there. It was packaged just right. And I agree with Phil. And just don't settle for any instrumental track. I tell people all the time, just don't pull up anything off of the internet, whatever. If you have to custom make that track to make you sound amazing, you hire that guitar player, you hire that piano player, and you make that track you, and that way you're not constricted to their time zone. You're in your time zone, and that song lives because of you.
I like that. That's great advice. Give it up for Milena, everybody.
All right, our next contestant coming up is Claudia Bros.
You can be amazing, you can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast, to be the backlash of somebody's lack of love. Or you can start speaking up. Nothing's gonna hurt you the way the words do when they settle beneath your skin. Kept on the inside, no sunlight, sometimes a shadow wins. But I wonder what would happen if you say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. Just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. Just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. Just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I wanna see you be brave.
Claudia Bros.
That's not my mic. This is my mic. Okay. What do our judges think? Phil.
Great choice of songs. I felt that you were holding back at the front end of the song a little bit. That hey, go for it. You have it in your range. You came to it in the latter half of the song. Just own it. Have fun. I know you've got a large audience and fan club out here, but just give it to us all. It was great.
Yeah. Berica.
Man, you've got a beautiful voice. I want to see you smile. I felt like this song is a charge, and you are leading the charge. You're telling all of us, I have advice, and it's going to make you happy, and this is what it is. So it's a commanding song. So your voice can handle it, girl. You've got a beautiful voice. So I would just amp up the acting, take charge of the character that you're playing in that moment, and even if you're feeling like you're shaking inside, show us that you know the way, and we got to be brave just like you.
Thank you. Give it up for Claudia, everybody. Okay, up next we have Lauren Efforts. Give Lauren a round of applause.
It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center, but I still remember that girl. And you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for the girl that I knew, and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Lauren Efforts, ladies and gentlemen.
Anthony.
Oh my gosh. As soon as you started singing, I got goosebumps right away. Beautiful tone, beautiful control, and most importantly, with a song like this, you have to just sing it from that gut feeling, and you delivered the story truthfully, and I connected with every word you sang up there. Great job. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Kelly.
Yes, you were so connected to the story of the song, and that allows us to be connected to you and just relax into your performance. I also loved you gave us every level, vocally as well as emotionally, and I was just very moved. It was beautiful.
Thank you, Kelly, and great job, Lauren. Give Lauren a round of applause. Great job.
All right. Next up, we have Issy Swickle. Let's make some noise.
Listen to the song here in my heart. A melody has started but can't complete. Listen, there is someone here inside, someone I thought had died so long ago. Oh, I'm screaming out for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside or turned into your own, all 'cause you won't listen. Listen, I am alone at a crossroad. I'm not at home in my own home, and I've tried and tried to say what's on my mind, and you should have known. Oh, and I'm done believing you.
Issy Swickle. Amazing work.
What is going on? This is crazy.
It's crazy.
I know.
I mean, the talent here is just unbelievable. Are you a pop star already?
Yeah, I just
Yeah?
had my first song come out, so.
Really?
Yeah, April 18th.
Wow. There you go.
She's already recorded or released her first song, so you're well on your way. You can hear it in her voice.
I mean,
Absolutely.
this song is very difficult to sing, but the fact that you came out and you delivered every single note on point with emotion, as soon as that first little riff that you did at the beginning, I already felt it. And this is again a perfect example how when you do any kind of runs, whenever you're performing, make sure it's with a purpose. And you nailed it. Great job.
Great job. Give it up for Izzy Swickle. Beautiful. And up next, Kayla Rose.
As the smoke clears, I awaken and untangle you from me. Would it make you feel better to watch me while I bleed? All my windows still are broken, but I'm standing on my feet. You could take everything I have. You could break everything I am, like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper, and go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper. Go run, run, run. I'm gonna stay right here, watch you disappear. Yeah. Go run, run, run. Yeah, it's a long way down, but I am closer to the clouds up here. 'Cause I'm a skyscraper.
Kayla Rose.
Thank you, Kayla. Andrew.
So, Kayla, you definitely have a nice range. You can belt, and you can definitely deliver. So what I would suggest to you is really work on that pitch, and maybe even pick a song that will fit, that can mold your sound. Because you got all the mechanics, it's all there and it's working for you, but pick the right song that will allow you to grow into your own voice rather than trying to, maybe I'm imitating someone else, because you definitely got the skills that could climb, climb, climb.
She sure does. Anthony?
And what's going to come with you with time is, as you continue to improve on your technique, is throwing in these different layers. Like one of the things that I would have loved to hear from you when that chorus came around the first time is just really keep it on the soft part. Just use your head voice a little bit and start bringing us in. And as you build, so there's vocal dynamics, and that's one of the notes that I made on your sheet. Is just continue to work on your vocal dynamics, because you do have the instrument, but it's just continue to work on the technique so you can use different parts of your voice to just continue to tell the story. But beautiful job.
Yeah, I'm very expressive. Give it up for Kayla. Great job.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the stage, we have Parker Velasquez.
I found a dream that I can speak to, a dream that I can call
you press my cheek to a thrill that I have never known. Oh yeah, you smiled, you smiled. Oh, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, for you are mine at last. Ooh, for you are mine at last. For you are mine at last.
Parker Velasquez.
Great job, Parker. So, Stefan, what do you think?
Parker, I really liked your heart. I really liked the performance that you put out there.
Expressiveness.
Yeah, your expressiveness was really, really beautiful. The song for me felt a little maybe outside of your range, but I enjoyed.
That's
your
a hard
heart.
song.
It's a very difficult song to sing.
Well, the bigger question that I have for you, and you did a really nice job, I definitely see that you have a lot of potential and you have a beautiful tone. The bigger question for me is, who are you as an artist? So when you pick your songs going forward, I would suggest just continue to work on finding songs that speak to your artistry. And if you're not sure exactly who you are as an artist, that's okay. You have plenty of time to figure that out. But this is definitely one of these songs that when I listened to it, I didn't quite understand who you were artistically, but again, that's okay. So just continue to work on your artistry, because once you figure that out, you're going to be in good shape. So great job.
Yeah. Andrew?
And Parker, really quick, and again, it's really brave of you to do that, and a lot of people wouldn't even attempt to do that. So, you know, we give you applause for doing that, for making that
song,
effort.
yeah.
And so, when you do those things, really explore what is called time signatures. That's 3, 4, 6, 8. That's more of a bluesy. That's more like a waltz kind of feel. So that's going to help your phrasing when you sing. It's going to be more like a lullaby rather than a straight on 4/4. So really just know those time signatures, and that'll help you out right along. Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely a song you can practice for a long time, mature into. It's a good challenge. Yeah, and great job, Parker. Thank you. Give it up for Parker Velasquez. Okay, and up next we have Maya Vega.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limit. She craves attention. She praises an image. She prays to be sculpted by the sculptor. Oh, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we are made of blind, so she tries to cover up her pain and cut her woes away. 'Cause cover girls don't cry after their face is made. But there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing. The world could change its heart. No scars, so you're beautiful. We're stars and we're beautiful. Oh, 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 oh. And you don't have to change a thing. The world could change its heart. No scars, so you're beautiful. We're stars and we're beautiful.
Maya Vega.
Well, Anthony, you look like you want to say something.
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of things to say to you. So I absolutely love you. I think you're amazing. There's two very, very specific things that I want to tell you. And as soon as you started, even before you started singing, I said this to Andrew, she's working it out in her head. And normally I would say, yes, it's important to kind of cut down that intro so you can get right to it. But what you did is you started telling the story before a single note even came out. And I got that from you right away. So you got me engaged right away. That's great. And I love how you finished the song. The track finished, but you know what? You finished it your way. And you're like, I'm going to finish the rest of this chorus, and that's it. So I love that. It was great.
Thank you, Anthony. And Kelly.
Well, you took a lot of the words out of my mouth, but I just the performance does start as soon as you are on stage, as soon as the lights are on you and the music starts, and I felt that from you, just the power from the moment you stepped on stage, which was impressive. And the other thing I liked, besides I loved the ending of the song as well, but I loved, I'm seeing a lot of arm movements today, but with yours, I really felt that there was purpose behind every movement that you did and that they accentuated the lyrics that you were saying. They weren't just there as filler, they were there to aid you.
Very cool. One more time, give it up for Maya Vega. All right, next up, please give a warm round of applause for Sienna Pereira.
Share my love, take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. So don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you're there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you're there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. If I don't have you.
Sienna Pereira.
Thank you. Thank you, Sienna. And Andrew.
Thank you so much for performing today. First of all, again, I take my hat. I don't have a hat, but I take my hat off to you figuratively. If I had a hat, that's right. For
Get him a hat.
For singing that song, because that song, beside "I Am Telling You" by Jennifer Holliday, is one of the toughest songs ever to sing. That's why you really don't sing a lot of.
Yeah, I've
see a
been
lot of
working on that
people-
song with my voice teacher like all year. It's hard.
It's like the holy grail of the song. So what I would say is to really take a look at yourself. This song is like a mirror to you. And look back at it and say, okay, I've done this. Now let me scale back a little bit and let me find myself through that song. And you're going to find that right song and that right sound for you, okay?
And Baraka.
So I cannot help but, as I listen to your voice, I cannot help but imagine you singing musical theater, singing soprano. Do you sing a lot of soprano, like in choir?
I don't sing choir, but I do sing a lot of high songs.
I really think you soar up there. I
Thank
think
you.
that I would love to hear you singing songs that highlight the head voice, the mixed voice, that really sweet tone in your voice. Because this song really is about the chest voice and the angst and the cry in the voice. And so I would encourage you to keep trying new repertoire, almost like you're trying on different dresses until you find the repertoire that you go, wow, that's highlighting me real well. So keep doing that because you have some beautiful high notes.
Thank you.
If I can just add to that, I couldn't agree more. Minnie Riperton comes comes to mind in that higher register. You have the notes, so keep at it. You've got a beautiful tone to your voice as well.
Thank you.
And you did a really great job. Well
Thank
done.
you so much.
Give it up for Sienna. Great job. Up next is Dylan Perez.
I'm bad news, black and blueser. Who's a loser? A merry-go-round spiraling down. I'm all used up. I'm chafed and chewed up. Who's just screwed up? The same old Charlie in the ground. How can I be the soul of a man, noble and wise like the soul of a man who lifted me high like the soul of a man, heroic and true like the soul of a man that I looked up to? What else could I? Just when I'm reaching for that rung at the top, I'm that broken heel, unsteady, ready to drop. When will I be the soul of a man, noble and wise like the soul of a man who lifted me high? Soul of a man, heroic and true like the soul of a man that I looked up to. What else could I do?
Dylan Perez, ladies and gentlemen.
Verica.
Oh my goodness. Wow, I just love your showmanship. You were so in the pocket. You knew exactly where you had worked the stage beautifully. You have a gorgeous tone. You have excellent pitch. You obviously know what you're doing up there. You didn't convey any nervous energy. I felt comfortable watching you. I felt like I could relax and enjoy the show. One thing I want more of is I want to hear a song that represents more of your range. So I was kind of paying attention to how much of your range I heard. I heard about an octave. And I know you have more than one octave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So keep pushing yourself, especially in a situation like this where we get only so many minutes to hear what your voice can do. Look for songs that push a little bit more. But I loved that last high note. You did a great job.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And Andrew.
Dylan, how you doing today, man?
Oh, good. How are you?
Look, man, great use of the diaphragm. You know, number one, because we felt that power, the air, the breathing was really good on it, and great use of the microphone too, because a lot of people, if you notice, a lot of hip-hop guys, I hope they didn't hear me, but they'll do it like this, and you can't understand what they're saying. You really worked that mic very well. The phrasing was really good too, and I agree with Berica. Pick a song that will help out with the phrasing, maybe a little more rhythmic in there, because we know you can sing already, but something a little stylistically different that can identify your sound as a blueprint of who Dylan Perez is. We enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Give it up for Dylan Perez. Thank you, Dylan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, last up for this competition, big round of applause for Nicole Waddell.
we could live for 1,000 years. But if I hurt you, I'd make wine from your tears. I told you that we could fly, 'cause we all have our wings. But some of us don't know why. I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, and they could never, ever tear us apart. Oh, and they could never, ever tear us apart, tear us apart, and they could never, ever tear us apart, tear us apart.
Nicole Waddell. Great job.
Great job, Nicole.
All right, judges, what are we thinking?
I love that you were working it out before the music started again. That was I saw that you zoned into your performance, and that drew me in right away. So great job, really nice.
Yeah, beautiful. And Berica.
Nicole, I want you to take what you do so beautifully with your showmanship. Like you had me the moment you walked on. I couldn't take my eyes off of you because you were really showing me through your body and your face that you meant business with this song. I want your voice to do the same thing. So if you're feeling really angry, I want your voice to show that, right? And if you're feeling flirty, I want your voice to be flirty. So I want your voice to just echo the dynamic range that your body and your face are giving so much of. Other than that, you just did a great job. Thank you.
Thank you. Give it up for Nicole. Amazing. I love her outfit, too.
All right, folks. Well, we have now heard from all of the finalists of today's competition. Let's give everyone a big round of applause one last time.
They were so fantastic. I was so impressed by everybody.
It's like...
How did they figure out how to sing like that already?
Well, I'd say the Music Junction helps.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of them are at the Music Junction students. Some of them are studying with other voice teachers. Maybe some of them are figuring it out on their own. But I'm really, they've all definitely been on their own journey to learn their voice, to develop their voice.
And what's so cool, too, is that they're all, to have an opportunity like this, to come out onto the stage, to perform in front of 500 plus people with a full production and still own the stage. I am truly impressed to see what I saw today. So.
Yeah, me too. And the point of Burbank Singing Star is to give young singers a chance to shine and really be showcased. And another purpose of Burbank Singing Star is to raise donations to support other kids. And the proceeds from Burbank Singing Star actually go to the Burbank Unified School District to donate to their music programs in the public schools, because they need it over there to support music in the public schools right now. And also to support the Kiwanis Club of Burbank Service Organization. And I don't know, the Kiwanis Club of Burbank Service Organization also presents this event. And that's a charity that we perform Burbank Singing Star inside of. And the Kiwanis Club of Burbank, or the Kiwanis Club, is a service organization that is 100% run by volunteers, and their mission is to support kids. And they do the Key Club, which a lot of you, it doesn't matter what state you were from in your high school, you probably had a Key Club. They do speech contests. They do singer showcases like Burbank Singing Star. The Key Club after-school program at the high schools is a leadership program where high school students are learning leadership skills and job skills and life skills. And Robbie told me a really special story about the Kiwanis Club speech contest that he just found out.
Yeah, my mother and I were actually cleaning out our garage a few weeks ago, and my mom came across her
Trophy.
a trophy award she was given for the first place in I think it was the 1968 speech competition put on by the Kiwanis Club of Los
Robbie's
Gatos,
mom
California.
won the 1968 Kiwanis Club speech competition.
So, I mean, she still remembers the speech. It's still a treasured memory for her. So what we're doing here today is we're really creating powerful memories for people. It's very cool.
Yeah, and the Kiwanis Club is full of volunteer service-oriented members that they volunteered here today. They also bought a ticket to see the show, and they bought a program ad, and they are here to serve. And you can really tell it's 100% run by volunteers. No one ever gets paid to do their job at the Kiwanis Club. They're all volunteers, which is really remarkable. And they support all of the local children charities in the area. So big round of applause for the Kiwanis Club.
Now, Carissa, I know that you are just clearly such a big advocate for music education, which is why you and Bob started the Music Junction. And the event that you and the Music Junction and the Kiwanis Club have put on today is something that I keep talking about. It's really touching my heart. It's giving these kids an opportunity. Can you speak to that a little?
Yeah, and I guess I just you and I and a lot of the people here that are musicians and have been doing it for a long time, it all starts when we're kids. And when I was a kid, my mom is a music teacher. She used to teach 60 private students in our home, and it was in-home lessons. I'd be walking around, and she'd be teaching piano and voice lessons to the local kids. And she had me take piano lessons and voice lessons from when I was 4 years old until I was 18. So for 14 years, every week. Can you imagine? She made sure that I went to my lessons, whether I was like, I'm in practice, I don't want to. I don't even like my teacher, like no matter what. She kept taking me. And and then my school had choir and orchestra and band and show choir and jazz band and jazz orchestra. And I mean, every combination. I think I was in 5 music groups at one time. And there was so much opportunity within the school system. This is in Minnesota. And so I just had so much access, and I didn't have to pay for that. I didn't have to pay to be in band or be in choir orchestra. That was something that was given to me as part of my public school experience. And so I really get to see, now that I'm at this stage of my life, what a blessing that really is. And what a blessing it is for those of us here that are musicians, that are adults, the adults when you were a kid that really supported you and made sure that you practiced and urged you on and encouraged you and led the way and made sure that you got developed as musicians, because that's something that you get to take with you for the rest of your lives. And I know that the Music Junction would never have happened and Burbank Singing Star would never have happened if it hadn't been for like my mom and dad and the organizations that supported me growing up. So I just really appreciate everything that we can give to the kids right now, because kids are our future. And they're going to remember this for the rest of their lives, all the ways that we can support them. And that's what we're going to get to enjoy when they grow up. And I know that all of you guys feel that way because you're here. And everyone in the audience came here because there was a finalist in your life that you really wanted to support. So thank you so much for supporting those finalists, everybody. Because they really appreciate it and they'll never forget it. Thank you for being here.
So we are so excited to see how these kids are going to continue to evolve and grow. I've seen a number of finalists from last year to this year. Some of our judges have seen that as well. The evolution is just phenomenal. These kids every year they're showing more and more promise. And I just want to remind them all, and you as well, that this is just the beginning of the journey. This is a long and wonderful roller coaster and adventure that they have to figure out music, to figure out their voice, their performance style. They're constantly going to be changing and evolving. So I wanted to sing a little song.
Okay.
Inspired by that. I am changing, trying every way I can. I am changing, to find a way to understand. But I need you. I need you. I need a hand.
I am changing. I'm seeing everything so clear.
I am changing. I'm gonna start right now, right here. But I need a friend to help me start all over again.
Oh, that would be just right. I know it's gonna work out this time. Hey,
'Cause this time I am.
this time I am changing. I've got my life together now. Ooh, I'm changing. Yes, I know how. I'm gonna start again. I'm gonna leave my past behind. I'll change my life. I'll make a vow, and nothing's gonna stop me And that was Sophie Sarkassian on piano. She's a Music Junction piano teacher, and she's a beautiful pianist.
Thank you,
She looks
Sophie.
beautiful, and she sounds beautiful. And great job, Ravi. Ravi, you are such a talented singer and pianist.
thank
And
you.
I know that you also are a singer-songwriter, and you have written and produced songs. So where can we hear more? Where can we find you?
Yeah, sure. People can find my music if you go to Robbie BTW. Robbie, by the way. RobbieBTW.com.
Robbie, by the way.
I
like
have,
that. That's cute.
I have a 15-song album that is nearly finished. I just a few months ago recorded an 8-piece string ensemble that I added to it.
Eight pieces in a 8-piece strings?
Strings, yeah.
In a
it was-
recording studio session?
It was
That's a lot.
a very phenomenal experience.
Yeah, good for you, Robbie.
Thanks.
And I've heard Robbie's music. I really invite you to. It is beautiful music. I mean, I could listen to it all day.
Well, thank you so much.
I mean that.
Well,
Okay.
we're coming to the near conclusion of this. Our accountants are back there.
We actually have accountants counting because we know that they won't make a mistake because they're good at their jobs, so they're professionals, and they're counting everything, and all of the ballots have been tallied. And are the results in? Okay, well then let's get the finalists up here. You guys want to see the finalists again? Did you miss them? Because they're coming back.
Ladies and gentlemen, make a lot of noise for your Burbank Singing Star finalists.
We're going to make an archway. Making a curve. Arcing. Making a curve. Yes. Okay. And shoulder to shoulder. Come closer, come closer, come closer. So move, move, move. Down, down, down. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes. Thank you. Move. Yes. Good, good. This way. Good. This way. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Wow, we did it. Look
Finalists,
at them.
how are y'all feeling up
Look at all
here?
these beautiful performers that we just heard. It's great to see you all together. So, we want to, before we announce the finalists, we have the winner. Oh, before we announce the winners, I'd like to introduce our finalist team, which, can you please come over here? Our finalist team that has been rehearsing in every rehearsal for months is Rima Scheidler, my beloved business partner at the Music Junction, who also is doing a million other things besides being on the finalist team, Bob Vaughn. He's also head of operations of this operation. And Jesslyn Desmond, which Jesslyn and Rima have been coaching and performance coaching and performance coaching. And even when Jesslyn was sick, she's like, I gotta do it, I can't go home. We just made sure it happened because we really believe in these kids and we want to make sure that they get all the support they need to be comfortable out here on stage. Once we choose the finalists, we go through about 8 weekends of rehearsals, and so we don't just throw them up without our support. So thank you guys. And we also have a special gift for every finalist here to be awarded a medal, and it has your name on it, and Burbank Singing Star, to award you for all of your hard work. So as soon as you started this show, you were a winner. The opportunity, the first prize for being part of Burbank Singing Star is developing your craft, getting coached by performance coaches, showcasing your talent on stage. And you all deserve it, and they worked really hard, and they were really serious about it. Okay, thank you. So I know that everyone's really excited for me to say who the winners are, and we're going to do that. And before we do, I want to thank the Burbank Singing Star Committee and crew. Give it up for the Burbank Singing Star Committee. I want to thank our technical crew up in the balcony. We've got David, Abby, and Lewis, who have been working tirelessly for weeks. Lewis designed our programs. Now he's running the video switchboard, and David he was up there all last night. He was up there. The lights weren't working, and you got him to work. Thank you, David, because you made it work. It looks beautiful today. And our video team, we've had a big, robust video team with Ryan in the lead, and James and Shahan and Caesar and Manuel. Thanks to our video team for documenting today. Thanks for our official judges, ballot accountants, Raymond and Kanisha, our celebrity judge panel. Thank you so much to our judges who gave amazing feedback. And the Kiwanis Committee, the Burbank High School Key Club, and the Boys and Girls Club volunteers, and all of our volunteers. We had probably 100 volunteers here, so give it up for our volunteers. They work hard to keep it up going outside and inside. There's a lot of stuff going on today. Our guest performer, Dakota Lotus, and of course, thank you to all of our finalists who did a beautiful job. Okay, so first I'd like to announce the third place winner. I'm gonna get rid of these. Our third place winner is going to win music lessons at the Music Junction, a piano keyboard from Artesia and Virgin Musical Instruments, and headshots from Photography as an Art. And I definitely want to give a shout out to Hollywood Piano, which the Music Junction is inside of one of the Hollywood Piano company, and they did a great job of getting us music instruments donated with the Artesia and Virgin Musical Instrument that we have donated for the piano and some of our other grand prizes. So our third place winner, drum roll please. Wow, that's good. Our third place winner is Lauren Efforts. Congratulations, Lauren. You're beautiful. You did a beautiful job today. And Lauren will win piano music lessons and headshots to develop her career as a vocalist. And you have a budding career as a vocalist, I can tell already, so you deserve it. And our second place winner, drum roll please. I forgot to say this. I have to tell you what the second place winner is going to win. Our second place winner is going to win a piano keyboard from Roland and a month of music lessons at the Music Junction and headshots to develop themselves in their career as singers. And the second place winner is Izzy Swickle. So now you can learn to play piano and accompany your beautiful voice. You're welcome. And before I announce the first place winner, I want to say that after the show, there's pizza, there's a raffle, and we're actually going to announce who won Ellen Show tickets and a lot of other great raffle prizes 30 minutes after the show ends. So please stick around to find out if you're going to go to the Ellen Show, which would be pretty freaking amazing. And then there's also the red carpet and lots of fun things, and you're totally invited to stay for like an hour or so after the show and enjoy the festivities outside. Okay, so our first place winner. What did they get? Let me tell them. Okay, so the first place winner is going to get the Artesia digital piano. And you can see this actually has a stand and a cover. So it's like a really beautiful piano. It's a keyboard, but it looks like an acoustic piano. It's really nice. They're also going to get headshots from Photography as an Art. They're going to get songwriting classes from the Music Junction. And then they'll be able to write that song and get it produced and recorded with Stefan Litt and a recording studio session. And they also will receive a meet and greet with Radio Disney and an opportunity to be a guest on Radio Disney. And that first place winner is, I actually have a professional drum roll from the sound booth, please. It's Chelsea Snow!
Well, congratulations to all the winners today. And thank you all so much for being here today. This was an incredible event. Jesse, how are you feeling?
I'm just so happy, and everyone here just so incredible and so talented, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Well, thank you all for joining us today, guys.
And thank you to all of our finalists that did an amazing job.
Absolutely.
We had beautiful performances. It was such a hard decision to make. And thanks, everybody, for coming. We'll see you outside, and enjoy the rest of the show, or the rest of the day.